Good evening, folks. It is Thursday evening, September 26th, and we are headed to Mayberry Days in Mount Airy, North Carolina. Now, this is probably the sorriest day to be heading to Mayberry Days because Helene is coming up through North Carolina. Actually, it hasn't gotten here yet, but the rain is here. It is pouring the rain. That's why we're doing this intro in the vehicle, because once we get out, we're going to make a run for it. So, I regret I'm not going to be able to show you more of the outside of the building. This is a place that we have always talked about eating every time we come up through here. We just never up here at the right time to do it. It is the Pirates Landing Seafood Restaurant in Dobson, North Carolina. We are about 20 miles or so south of Mayberry. And this is a place we drive up Interstate 77. We've looked at that place. That looks like a neat looking seafood restaurant. It looks very convenient off of the interstate, but it's really not. It's right beside of it, but you have to get off and drive about 3/4 of a mile just to get into the parking lot. So,
but they got good signage for that.
They got good signage for that. It's really a neat looking seafood restaurant. There's actually, the rain's letting up.
I was gonna say, it looks like it's getting bright outside for just a moment.
Well, it's supposed to rain like from now until tomorrow.
It's just supposed to get heavier. Yeah.
So anyway, we've always wanted to stop and eat here. We decided tonight we're coming up. Mayberry Days don't start till tomorrow. We're coming up a night early. We're going to stop at the Pirates Landing Seafood, exit 85, I-77 North. It's east of the interstate in Dobson, North Carolina. Never been here before. This is a first, but we're excited. So while we got a break in the rain, let's pick this up inside.
Yeah.
All right, so go with us. Okay, all of a sudden the rain just let up, and I'm going to get some video out here while the getting's good. But I do want to show you this place. Look at that black cloud back over there, or dark gray cloud. So this is Pirates Landing Seafood. It just kind of looks like a ship or something.
Perfect to be in a rainstorm.
Yeah. So right now it has, while we was doing the intro, it was pouring. Then it stopped, or not stopped, but it's let up a little bit where we can walk in. So
it's got water like a moat up there.
Huh? Oh yeah. So anyway, here's what it looks like. So we're going to go inside and check it out. So there's actually fish in there, you see? Oh yeah, I see some goldfish in there.
Yeah.
The small ones, not the big ones, but some small goldfish right there.
That's
pretty neat. All right, so let's go in here. I've always wanted to check this place out. So they open at 3 p.m. According to what it said online. We're here just around 5, I guess. So they've not been open for too long.
Doors.
Huh? Oh yes.
Right here.
Yeah, pretty neat. All right, so let's go on in here.
Just be with y'all soon.
All right, thank you. Okay, so kind of neat in here. Got a parrot watching out over the pirate ship. So not a lot of people here right now, and that's good. It's still a little bit early, and it is a Thursday night. So we got a bench here. It looks kind of like a driftwood now. Payphone. Nope, no dial tone. I didn't think there would be. We got a pirate right here. And we got a cannon right here. See if I can back out of my head. That's why I said ouch. Keep in mind if you walk up here, low ceiling right there. Alright, so looking down over the restaurant. Alright, so we're going to go over the appetizers and the entire menu here. The one thing I want to say that I like so far is that they have a little bit of music playing, but it's not rock music to your meal. It's just kind of something soft, and it is not overpowering. So I don't think we need our microphones in here.
I know, I thought about that once we got in here. I thought, oh, I'm glad we didn't have to get those.
Now, one thing I want to point out is the very low prices here. I mean, look at this combo here. I got the William Kid. I'm interested to see what kind of portions you get with that, because that's about as low a price as you're going to get on a 2-item combo anywhere. I usually get coleslaw and baked potato with seafood, but I mixed it up. I'm getting garlic mashed potatoes and cinnamon apples. Actually, I should have gotten broiled. I didn't even turn the page.
I got broiled. This is what I got. The broiled
What'd you
trio.
get?
The broiled trio. It's jumbo shrimp, scallops, and a crab cake. And it comes with a salad, choice of potato, and steamed vegetables.
I actually did not even turn the page and read this part of the menu.
They got a lot. They even had prime rib.
I saw that. Here's the senior citizens meal, or menu. Various sides.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. That was quick.
Okay, and they have brought out the hush puppies, the little long ones, and you've got your salad already.
Salad.
Yeah.
It's plate.
Okay, so we've eaten almost the whole bowl of hush puppies. We both have the same opinion. So, Chauncey, just give your thoughts on it. Well, how was your salad, first of all?
Salad was good.
Okay.
It was good. Just a typical house salad. They're tinier than most. They're hard. They're not like super hard, but when you bite down, it's like
Yeah, the taste is okay, but they're not fresh. They've been setting a little bit, I think. They're not hot.
No, they're not like piping hot.
Hush puppies are best if they're brought out hot, and these apparently have been made a while. So, yeah, hush puppies, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, a 5.
Yeah.
That's what I would give them. So we're just waiting for the food now. But your salad was good. So, I'm interested in seeing the portion size of mine, because it was only $11.50 and it was baby flounder and shrimp. So I'm honestly not expecting a big portion. I'm not really wanting a big portion. For that price, I can't complain if I don't get a big portion. But I am interested to see.
You getting a picture?
Yeah, I'll get a picture in a second. But the food is out, so tell us what you've got there.
So I got the broiled trio. It's got a crab cake, jumbo shrimp, scallops, baked potato, and steamed mixed vegetables.
And I can smell the scallops.
It smells good.
So there's mine, and it is not a huge portion size. I didn't think it would be, but
It's still good.
for $11.50, I think like when you go to Myrtle Beach and get the lunch specials for about $11, $12, I think that's as much.
And you got 2 sides.
Yeah, I got the apples. Now the apples are a little small, but and the garlic potatoes. But as far as the shrimp, that's really all you need. So I think that's probably worth about what I paid for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting ready to try. What are you trying there?
That's a crab cake, but we're gonna let that cool. Or hot.
So the shrimp.
Try a little. I heard it sizzling when she brought it out here. It's got like a butter sauce in the bottom.
Okay.
Shrimp's good. A little hard, but it's okay.
A little hard.
Yeah, it's almost like a little well cooked.
Okay. So let's see how the scallop is.
Those are good.
All right. So I'm going to try the garlic mashed potatoes first. Those are really good. They got a very strong garlic flavor to them. They're not very hot, but again, that's because I was recording her. And when you do this, I know everybody wants us to set the camera up and just watch us eat our whole meal. We like to enjoy our meal while it's still warm. So we just let you see a bite or two of something, then we try to eat while it's still warm. Mashed potatoes got a little cold, but that's just because I think of the delay in eating them. But really good. I like the garlic flavor of those. Now this is the popcorn shrimp. That's probably the smallest shrimp I've ever seen. Dip in a little tartar sauce. And those are good. About like any other seafood place that you would get around here. I would say it's certainly comparable to that. Try the flounder now. I like tartar sauce on anything seafood. The flounder's good. I think the portion size is maybe a little disproportionate. The flounder is a very small piece, but really adequate portion of shrimp. So if it had been me, I might have wanted a little bit less shrimp and maybe another smaller piece of flounder with it, but yeah, it's okay. Still plenty of food. Okay, here is the bill, and our total comes to $38.47. It's actually been a while since we've been to a seafood restaurant for that. So, all right, well, the rain is commencing again, so we're back here in the van. We were wanting to stand outside and do the closeout, but we had a little break there walking in. I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, it's not raining as hard as what it was when we pulled into the parking lot.
It's raining harder when we walked in.
Yeah.
There. So we're going to go to the motel and get checked in tonight.
Here comes the rain.
Yep. All right, so we want to give you our first thoughts, or thoughts of our first visit here at Pirates Landing, Dobson, North Carolina, I-77, exit 85. Like I say, for years I've driven by this and said that just looks like a cool seafood place. So again, we're not near the beach, so obviously it's not going to be as fresh as what you would get at the beach, but we got a lot of seafood places around here that are pretty good. So anyway, why don't you start off, just go down the list, give your thoughts of what you thought of everything.
The outside of the building is really neat. I really wish it was prettier, that we could get like some good video of it, because it's big. It's got like the little fish thing, like it's supposed to be like a moat or whatever, maybe.
With little goldfish in it.
Yeah. So again, they've got it themed just as the same. I didn't walk around as much as you did. But
kind of the feel of being on a pirate ship.
Yeah, but it looked nice.
Yeah.
Our waitress, she was nice. The hush puppies weren't overly impressed with those. I will say, not everything was like super fresh tonight. I think it's a Thursday night. A hurricane's coming. There's hardly anybody here, and it's 5:49. This would be like their peak time, so I don't think they were preparing for, a lot of people tonight. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So I ordered the broiled trio. It came with jumbo shrimp, scallops, and a crab cake. And it was all put in a little dish with like a butter sauce in the bottom, and I guess broiled. I guess that's how they cook it. The crab cake, I mean, it was small, but it was good. Real crab in it, so it was good. The shrimp, I felt like they were kind of overcooked. I gave you one because they were kind of tough. The scallops, I mean, they were good. They weren't hard or anything. Not the best scallops I've ever had, but still good.
Well, you said they were really good when you started out.
Yeah, but I'm just meaning, it's like, as you eat more of it, you kind of get more of a taste, and it's just like, okay. But I'd be willing to come back probably on a busier night and try it again, or try something else, because they did have a lot of stuff that sounded really good. The salad was good. My baked potato was warm. It wasn't hot. Thankfully, my butter was already kind of melty. It was a whipped spread, so it wasn't like hard butter. And the sauteed vegetables, they were good. They were fresh. They were good. My meal was what, $21? For not being like, oh, this is just amazing. But it'd be a place that I would be willing to come back. We may have just caught it on a bad night.
Okay. Well, yeah, your meal was $21. Mine was only about half of that. So I think mine was it $11.95, $11.50?
$11.50, I believe.
So that's I guess maybe my bar was a little lower because I'm trying to eat less portions, and I figured, I didn't know, some of these seafood places like Captain's Galley at home, what was that we ate at with
Mayflower
down with Sean and Rita, down in South Carolina. I ate on that for 3 days.
And they told us get the half portion too.
Yeah, and that's kind of the way it is with ours back home. Now this one here, they also had combo platters like that for like $16, $17. I'm pretty sure if I had gotten one of those, the portions would have been more. So what I'm getting at is I went with that. It was called the William Kidd. I think that was a famous pirate, actually, Captain Kidd. I went with that because I saw the price and I knew it would be less portion, or I figured it would be. So that's why I did that, and I was correct. It was less portion, but I think mine, for what I paid for it, it was very adequate portion. I guess if I had anything to say, I wish maybe fewer shrimp, because the piece of flounder was tiny, and it was baby flounder, and it was a baby.
It was a baby.
But I would like to have had maybe one more piece of the flounder and a few less shrimp to even it out a little bit, because it seemed like it was heavy on shrimp and light on the fish. But the shrimp and the flounder were good. I mean, I don't have any thing bad to say about that. For $11.50, I can't eat at Long John Silver's or Captain D's for that anymore. So
yeah, that's true.
To come here and get that, two sides, got the cinnamon apples. Cinnamon apple, it was just in a real small cup, kind of a small side, but they were good. The garlic mashed potatoes were good. When I order garlic mashed potatoes, I want to taste garlic, and I tasted garlic. It was strong on the garlic. That's exactly the way I would want it to be. I have had them in some places where you say, did they put the garlic in it? This here, the garlic was in it. So the only thing I would agree with you, not the only thing I agree with you, but I mean, the only thing I would say that's negative, and I do agree with you on it, is the hush puppies. The hush puppies were very underwhelming. They were kind of hard, and the taste wasn't bad. They just weren't. They didn't have that freshly made feel to them. That just could be the batch we got. Like you said, hurricane's coming. They're probably not anticipating
a lot of people.
Yeah. So I would come back. I mean, for what I paid for mine, $11.50, I got every bit of my money's worth out of that. Yours was a little bit more. You seem to be a little less impressed with it. So maybe try something different. But
yeah,
the building itself is a neat looking building.
It really is. And I would be, willing to come back and try something. Because like I said, there was a lot on that menu to choose from. And I thought sounded good.
So I liked it. I liked the decor. So I would say if you're riding up Interstate 77, headed to Mount Airy or up to Virginia, and you just feel like seafood, this would be a good place to get it.
They got steaks and prime rib too.
They do. They have steaks and prime rib. So I would do it again. And certainly for what I got, for what I paid for it, it was well worth it to me. So anyway, what time is it? It is probably about 7-ish, maybe.
5:54.
I'm usually better than that.
Yeah, you're usually pretty close.
So we weren't even in there an hour then. Got our food quickly. Yeah, there was no wait time or anything. I mean, it was just we ordered. It was out within a few minutes.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're going to head on up to the Surrey Inn in Dobson. I think that's about 8 miles north of here. We're going to do Mayberry Days tomorrow.
I'm so excited.
Well, this
hopefully
weather's
the rain will,
Yeah. So we do want to bring you a good Mayberry Days video. I'm not making any promises at this point because the weather is supposed to be just awful starting
Friday.
off.
Yeah. Saturday.
But then by tomorrow afternoon, I think it's supposed to start improving. So Saturday looks good, and we're up here for Friday and Saturday. Yeah. Last year it was the parade day. It rained.
Yeah, and we didn't stay the whole day. So Saturday, we're staying the whole day Saturday.
Yeah, we did that wrong last year because there's a show. The show was Saturday night, right?
Yeah.
So we missed that last year.
Colonel somebody's talent show.
Yeah. We actually, the guy who, if you look at last year's video, the guy who gave me a ticket for loitering on the streets of Mayberry, the Barney Fife lookalike, he actually watched our video and commented or messaged one and told us we need to stay for that this year. So we're going to. So we're actually staying tonight, Friday night, and Saturday night up here. And we're going to drive back for church Sunday. I have to help do a funeral. By the way, I'm going to give y'all a sad update. Lisa, the lady I asked for y'all to pray about, she did go be with the Lord. So the family asked me to speak at her funeral along with our pastor. So that is going to be Sunday, Sunday afternoon. 58 years old, fought a courageous battle for years.
I think it was 11 years.
11 years
wow.
That she had been fighting it. She went into remission for 7, then it came back. But anyway, she was saved. That's the main thing.
Sweet lady.
Yes, very, very. We saw her many times several times. We went and visited her in the hospital and even at hospice, and she just she meant a lot to us. But anyway, just ask y'all to stay tuned for the Mayberry videos. Hopefully it'll be okay. I mean, it's going to be a lot of rain starting off.
We bought ponchos and new umbrellas.
Yeah.
We're prepared.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to bringing you a good Mayberry Days video. One more thing. I know we're rattling on and on, but that's okay. We've got some Andy Griffith Show music. Obviously, we can't use the original music from the show. I tried that last year. Didn't work out well with the copyright things. So, this year, I asked a group of young people, they're brothers and sisters, there's 5 of them in our church, they're pretty talented musicians. And she can play a piano really well, and the other guys, they pick the guitars and the bluegrass and all that.
And the youngest sister does the violin. She's learning the violin.
So I asked them, yeah, they're all teenagers, I guess, except for the youngest one. She's not even a teenager yet.
No, she's maybe 10.
Yeah. So anyway, I asked them to do some of the Andy Griffith Show music for us. So you're going to hear a little bit different version of the Andy Griffith theme show, but that's a group of young people in our church that done that for us. So anyway,
we're excited about that.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. So they're really nice. So anyway, if you like this video, like and subscribe.
Give it a thumbs up and find and follow us on Facebook.
Have a blessed day.